All right, hey everybody. Welcome to the Wild Wormhole YouTube channel. This is my KOTE matchup. We actually already lost the round, but still playing our game against it's Clinton. This is my deck right here, the Sanguine Drifter, Captain of Airsdune, Plague Rat AOA deck with lots of board control. And he's running Sodium Seeker, the Jarl of Conspiracy. That's amazing. With some Brobnar, the big one, double Eddie, double daughter. Wow, that's well. At least I got some board control. A couple Umbras, Ronnie, Customs Office. Sounds good. Let's get this thing rocking. Oh, look at this. And I'm opening, huh? I hate seeing a swindle this early though. But it would be sick to just drop these real quick and be somewhat ready. I might even play out this Marut because, yeah, we'll keep hand. We'll just do that. I know he's going to get hurt, but it's not the end of the world. He's a big sanctum dude. Old Calfine, Alaka, big old Brobnar, Chieftain's Brew, making Calfine bigger. Okay. Let's go Shadows. Play the Furtive Investors. Plague Rat. Plague Rat. Knuckles. I'm going to hold on to the Swindle. Ugh. Really hate seeing this early. Doorstep and Gatekeeper. No, yeah, I'm not sure where I want to go from here. Probably into Sanctum just to clear out the hand. Alright, so he's going back to Brobnar. Yeah, Calfine doing some clearing. Mog Hunter coming out. Cool. I can't hold on to all this stuff. I gotta just play it out. Alright. Doorstep, Shield of Justice, Gatekeeper. That's it. Super simple. Yeah, look at this board control. I mean, it's just, although yeah, I won't get the charrette, but yeah, lots of pips in this deck. I can't remember exactly how many, but here comes the logos. Yeah, if the eddies are coming, great time for a board clear. Yep, killing off the rats. Smart. Man. All right, so if I went this, Would love to clear these guys out, but I have a 5, so if I 3 fates, I can banish here. 3 fates kills the rest, or banish. Kalivalaka. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Let's go. We'll banish here. 3 fates here. So we've got a 6. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. And leave a lacquer. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, and then we'll just play out the Shred capture. Do we hold this? We're probably gonna walk into. We've got a second one coming. I'm gonna hold it. Okay. Depending on what he does next turn, might be a swindle turn. Oh, so I didn't explain Code 8 if you're just watching this. So this is round 2. Every round, the SAS limit goes up by 2. So round 1 was SAS Cap 60, which was, this deck is actually a 60 SAS deck. And this is round 2, so you can go up to 62, and I opted to stay with this deck. And I just kind of like it, and I rediscovered it. I actually got this deck in an AOA release tournament and went like 2-1 or something like it. And I just like it when there's lots of amber control with the with board control as well. So yeah, just decided to stay with it. My 2 teammates already lost. Okay. Yep. So he does have Ronnie. Yeah. Feels like a swindle turn. My 2 teammates, Jay Bray, also known as Jim, my co-host on Wild Wormhole. He already lost, and Demers. Yeah. Here comes Ronnie. Here comes the Ronnie. Or does he have swindle too? No, I was gonna say that'd be funny. In order to play an artifact, I need to remember this because I do have I have a couple artifacts. That bad penny. Playgrats love those little guys. Oh, Playgrats love these little guys. But also paint reaction. Plays Hawk. Oh, nice. Destroying Ire Staff. Alright, so he's at 5, so I should probably go. I'm thinking I'll go Dis. Use pain reaction to kill both of them. Probably discard Amber Imp and discard Unlock Gateways. Feels like a really crappy turn, but my hand is too clogged, so We'll pain reaction here. Just gonna. I'm just gonna discard him. I hate that card so much. Like, I'd rather my opponents have the chance to, like, reap and keep the game going than the awful, awful feeling of just, like, everyone's stunned and nothing's happening. And it's probably wrong. Probably could have played it. But I just hate it so much. I do. It's an AOA problem of, like, all the cards that were just like, hey, I'm just going to slow the game down and not necessarily make you feel better about this game. I just really want you to slow down. Okay, this is a Plague Rat turn for sure. Oh my gosh, double Eddie. Here come the Plague Rats. They're here to save the day. This is great because it's going to go 1 to everybody. Now 2 to everybody. And the Plague Rats take over! That's really satisfying. Kill a daughter and 2 Eddies and a babbling bibliophile. Come on, Plague Rats! Let's go! Ooh, this is a great follow-up turn. Also, this little dude, Abon the Armorsmith, giving everyone armor is really helpful when your Plague Rats are hitting your own dudes. It's extremely helpful to be able to survive your own Plague Rats dropping down. Back to Brobnar. Flamethrower. Oh no, you killed my Plague Rats. Oh. Yep. This thing. I have not seen the big one out in a long time. This is extremely satisfying. Okay. Let's go Sanctum and make it so he can't forge. Let's play out old Gatekeeper. A bond. Take hostages. Can't get to 6. Kind of stinks. Oh, I love it. I love it. You love to see it. You love to see it. And Lamindra is normally just stupid, but playing Lamindra between Gatekeeper and A-Bond, or even Gatekeeper, maybe even Umbra, just to keep Umbra on the table. But also, this is going to take up real fast. real fast. All right. Although I do have to remember about this flamethrower. Well, we'll see what he does. What have I not seen yet? Nothing too big. I haven't seen the Misery Exploit. Those are... It's great with Plague Rats. Was able, in my round 1, I ended up against... we played one of the Reap Out teams, and I ended up playing against Dave Cordero, and was able to do Plague Rats into a Misery Exploit the next turn for like 5 Amber or something like that. Very satisfying. Alright, so he's going Shadows. Pestering Blow, Enraging A-Bond. Old Ronnie. There he is. Go to 7. Please go 7. There it is. Alright. Simon drops down. Double Simon. Spicy. Okay. So we're going to go Shadows. Need to think about my placement here. We're gonna go. Wait. How many? We're gonna get big one to 9. Okay, we're all right. To the right, we're going to. We'll just Ronnie on the left. Umbra on the right. Nerve Blast. Let's kill. We'll kill one of the Simons. That's that. Yeah, that big one's about to go off. What's he gonna do? He's in a weird place with this because it's gonna destroy these artifacts too. But he's gonna get this amber back. If he doesn't play any creatures and he leaves this here, I think I'd just go back to well, I could go to Sanctum. Drop. Well, I don't know. That again, the big one is just so. Big one is. So many mind games around that. Sequencing and just how you're going to play it out. These low SAS decks. I love it. I feel like low SAS Keyforge tends to be my favorite version of Keyforge, where it's not too optimized and you have to play with some of these less than great cards. I've always loved limited formats like draft and sealed and things like that, because it just forces you to get more creative with what you have. That's why I love Keyforge. All right, if he does play a creature, I think I just go back to Sanctum. Yep. There it is. Yep. Oh, double bad penny. Oh, feisty. Alright, so I get to forge here. I think I'm going. He's going to be able to reap. He's going to have a great turn. Shoot. I think I still go Sanctum. We'll just go here. Just clearing out the hand. He's going to be able to steal a lot, though. Yeah. Yep. So if I go Sanctum, I can reap, or play this, play out the plague rat. At least kill these guys so he can't burst too much. This is not... Actually, I might just fight into these. Or at least fight into one. I think I have to. Alright. This is not optimal, but I have to do this. Fight here. Second player, use a Shadows card. We're going to play out Plague Rat on the right. Yeah, maybe I should have played the Plague Rat the turn. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so, well, I don't know how useful this will be at this point, depending on what he plays. We got ourselves a game here. Ooh, wild wormhole. Always love a good wormhole. Oh, no cards in deck. It's the worst kind of wild wormhole. I want chaos. There's the daughter. Don't like that. Ooh, can't steal. We're definitely going dis. Play out the lash. Misery exploit. Like, do I want 2 disc creatures? I don't know that I do. But I might need to go back to dis, actually. This is just bad news bears. Alright, I'm gonna keep I think Scullion's gonna have to kill the Plague Rats. Spider on the right. Yerk. On the left. We'll see. Well, that may have been the right call then. Doorstep and Ronnie, that helps if he's able to burst. Well, I guess dang it. Need that Plague Rat back to kill the daughter. Otherwise I can't steal with Ronnie. But I can banish the daughter, capture with Charette, gets rid of the discombobulator. Woo! It's pretty wild. Those bad pennies. Just a double read. Oh, that's nice. Nice for him, not for me. Oh, he said wrong target. I don't think it'll matter. Old Skull. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Or Do I go to dis? Do I reap, banish the skull? 1, 2, 3, 4. And not play the charrette? Banish daughter, like make him fight in? I mean, he's got, it's going to be easy for him to go with the charrette. This is tough. Because the other thing is, I could just reap 3 times, banish, unlock gateway, clear the board. He can burst up. I can doorstep, or Ronnie. What is the right call here? All right, I think I'm gonna. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna banish the daughter because the anti-steal is actually not great. We'll do that. We'll throw charrette in on the right. Capture 3. Question is, do I kill the Umbra? Because he's kind of been doing work on me here. I can't quite get to 6. So I think I do. I'm gonna clear that. End the turn. Alright. Yep, pulled another unlock gateway, which is not helpful. Goes to Brobnar. He's probably gonna kill this Shret. And doorstep. Flamethrower. Double Plague doesn't do me much here. Gets these big old beefy dudes. Hurts me more than it hurts them. It's the weird part with Plague Rats. I feel like they're really helpful early, but late game, it's just not what you want to see. I could maybe see a scenario, depending on what he does, that where I reap 4 times, lash, unlock gateway, sit at 7. Yep. Gets to 6. He's going to sit at 6, huh? So do I go reap, lash? He doesn't have any key cheats. Or I can doorstep, bring him down. Because he might have his eddies back. If I go at least if I go dis, I can lash, get up to 7. Clear the board. He's got to have an answer. It's like he's got a few things he could probably do, but he's got to get me down. I mean, Ronnie's the biggest one, right? Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go this. We're going to lash. Going to reap. 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 And bite of the board. And what I draw to? Furtive Investors. Well, it's a little burst, but we'll see. If he... This could go very poorly for me. Yep, there's the Ronnie. Dang it. Not good. Yep, it destroys that. Yep. Okay. Luckily, we got the doorstep. So we'll go Sanctum, Doorstep, Shield of Justice. And I got nothing. So if he gets above 7 and he knocks me down, he wins. So if he gets to 8 amber, it's over. Uh-oh. Did I get him? But Doorstep, man, what a wild card. Just when you need it. Luckily, this deck, again, has 2 Gatekeepers and a Doorstep, so it can stall out if it needs to. But sometimes, again, you get these awkward late-game hands of Knuckles, Bolton, and Plague-Rat, so you're like, that doesn't really help me, which is why the SAS is so low. Alright, so he's going Brobnar. What does he have in Brobnar? Does he have anything? Does that mean... I don't know what he could do here. Oh, Power of Fire with Mega Chieftain. Yep. 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 Alright, well, here comes the burst. Let's go Shadows. We'll do that. We'll go Plague-Rat, Knuckles, and man, do we save Ronnie? What do we do here? What do we do? I feel like we... If he plays Eddie, I mean, he plays Eddie. I think I'm going to save him. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this flamethrower. I like my rats. Let me have my rats. Ooh, and pulled the swindle. Yeah, this is a lot closer than I ever imagined this would be. I mean, just super wild. But yeah. Thorium Plasmate. Yeah, getting rid of the rat. Yep, there's Daddy. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Okay. So this is when we go shadows and kill Eddie, right? We reap. Okay, do we hold Ronnie? Like, but we've got Swindle too. Oh, what am I talking about? I have to play Ronnie. Yay! I'm smart. These long games, it's fine. No. Yeah, hold the Swindle. But we'll see. I mean, he has a second Eddie in there, right? If he drew it. So Ronnie's gone, Eddie's gone. So it's the second Eddie. Does he? If he has the second Eddie, I think that'll do it. He's got information exchange. Yeah, I mean, really, it comes down like if he has the Eddie, and he can get to 6. I guess I just swindle. Man, whew, good. This turned out to be a much longer game than I thought, but this is good. This is a good back and forth. Shadows. Gets out Umbra. Mugs. Mugs old Ronnie. Customs office. That's it. Wow. Good game. Wow, that was extremely fun. Seriously, so fun. Man, thank you to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hoping to have some more content here coming out. So, yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.